They changed the name, but the stain remains. History whispers, but the fear still stays. Fire on the Windscale, flames in the sky. Who pays the price when the guilty deny? Fire on the Windscale, ashes and dust. Trust was a dream, but steel starts to rust.
Cracked, smoke rolled north, there was no turning back. Over the border, the black rains fell. Now Scotland's a wasteland, a nuclear hell. Oh, in the waste of Windscale where the wild ones roam, bandits and madmen call it their home. The pipes still play, but the tune ain't right. Mutants dance in the pale moonlight. They gathered in ruins, the old clans return, draped in rags while the green fires burn. Priests of the atom with glowing red eyes, chanting in Gaelic to the god in the skies. Oh, in the wastes of Windscale where the wild ones roam, bandits and madmen call it their home. But the tune ain't right. Mutants dance in the pale moonlight, moonlight. They drink from the rivers, they fight with their hands. Six-fingered warlords rule shattered lands. Kilts, rusted swords, screaming for blood, laughing like demons in radioactive mud. The queen shut the border, the world looked away, but the wasteland is waiting, it won't fade away. So raise up your tankards and drink to the night. Scotland is glowing, a terrible sight. Six-fingered warlords rule shattered lands. Steel kilts, rusted swords, screaming for blood, laughing like demons in radioactive mud. The queen shut the border, the world looked away, but the wasteland is waiting, it won't fade away. So raise up your tankards and drink to the night. Scotland is glowing, a terrible sight. A terrible sight.
Are you bound for the Cumbrian shore, where the cold winds whisper and secrets lie? fire in days of yore, hidden in smoke and a government's lie. Have you heard of the poison land, where milk turned bitter and rivers ran gray? They sealed the fields with a trembling hand and swore to the world it would all fade away. Did you see how the night turned green? How the sky wept fire, though none could tell. The workers spoke of things unseen, but silence was bought with a tolling bell. Oh, traveler, heed this tale I weave, for truth was buried where shadows fell. They changed the name so none would grieve, but the wind still carries the tolling knell. Are you bound for the Cumbrian shore, where the cold winds whisper and secrets lie?
Alright. Let's start. Hello YouTube, hello Twitch. I'm Peli-Rami. I'm a guy who likes to play video games, and occasionally I do teach about them, so yep, that's that as well. So in this week we are going to play Atomfall on Thursday, and Saturday it's going to be like Subnautica and Stalker 2. Let's think about our next week after that. I'm still a bit in the flu, but I suppose I manage. If you are watching this on YouTube, please like and maybe even subscribe. That helps a lot because small tubers like me are very much dependent on the likes, especially during the stream. So keep in mind that you can have a tangible effect on how much somebody's videos are going to be shown. But onwards to the Atomfall. This was surprising. A bit Bethesda-like game, but very British in all the sense. And we didn't get like very far, but to this village, and there's like several side quests, and we noticed that we have way too less inventory space. Apparently, we are not getting anything more. Now we can do Molotov cocktails. Yay! And it's now like a week since I have been playing, so lots of open leads, but also clearly quests. We have found this, so it would point towards the hot soul. Okay. How much do we have? We are almost in full. So let's see pastry. Alright. What should we do? I mean there's this. Like to check that place, and that's a box we found already. Yeah, it's empty. And apparently you can be a total psychopath in this game, so there's that. I don't think you should be hoarding this many food items, but yeah. He has pretty nice rifle. Well, not nice, it's all enrusted. How badly they are treating their weapons.
Orders be blowed.
So we have a couple leads. So there were this yeah, so interchange is the place we should get in at some point. Convoy 5. Bloodied note. So this was the murder. Totally pressing the wrong.
Not sure about you.
Ruined cottage by the Mary Hotel in Windham. Village Green. Interchange entrance. Skidmore is there. So let's check this place out. Those robots are intimidating, I have to say. Oh, no entry. Oh yeah, this was their cottage near hotel.
Caused all this.
Causing trouble, all right?
Yeah, sure. No entry. So they have taken some areas here to their own use. Seizing up buildings.
State of this place. Leave tomorrow if we could. Hands away from any weapons.
Just trying to find the hotel. Unsafe building.
We started off right by shooting some troublemakers, shame.
Right. Bit of lag now. I know where the okay, Maryview Hotel is here. Okay, so things get added with a pen in my map, which is totally cool. Also, it's also lagging.
I just want some humbugs and teardrops, nothing fancy.
So, rally around the flag.
Not sure I like the look of you.
So hotel is over there, and we need to, yeah. Get the sneak button. Just don't watch. Grass is hiding. Okay, there were another road here. Anyone watching? No. Trespassers will be shot. Good to know. It's pretty close. Probably for me. Gee, thanks. Lunchbox. Freeing and radiation resistance. Okay. Gives radiation resistance buff. Reduces radiation buildup. Yay, for 4 bullets. Okay. Maybe that's not what I want. Yeah, okay, so you don't need to assign the flashlight because there's a Y button in here, which toggles it on and off.
One more civvy gives me cheek back. Toss the bastard. Orders be brutal.
Don't talk. Ruined cottage pie. That's a ruined cottage, right? Nobody saw anything. Okay, recent movements. Something is going on. Keep your eyes open for me. As usual, if you spot one of them acting off, bring it to me. Reverend McHenry. Past and remove your hotel, cross the stream and turned right. Heading up the hill. Turned right again. Up the narrow stone steps, went around the back of the ruins, entered the rat-infested cellar. What are you up to? Past the Merview Hotel, crossed the stream and turned right. Should we check the hotel first? I think we should. Okay, so it's a location for soldiers.
Watch your step.
Okay, apparently this is totally normal to walk around with a knife. Not suspicious at all. Oh, this game loves these scrolling spaces. Investigation. Might not be this route, but let's check it out regardless. Cross the stream, okay. Might be this way. Cloth, okay. Okay, that's a ruin. So definitely somebody has been camping here. Oh. Up the steps. Explosive lure. Okay, interesting. What's this? Okay. I wonder if the rats are also like mutants in this game. Okay, there's a rat. Okay. Die, you bastard. What with the rats and stomp? Okay. It's more much like in Dead Space. Stab or stomp? There's the question. I suppose this game doesn't have an armor. Okay. I'm not happy about this. Oh, it's a rat hole. Okay, so they are mutant rats. And I can destroy those. Now we are totally messed up. Like my legs. Okay, so destroy the rat holes. Man versus the rat. And soldiers are useless like always. Okay, so there's several holes apparently. The group is actually going from the two sides. Okay, that's okay, that's their spawn point. Second spawn. Yes. Run away. How dead are we? Okay, now they are all going to the one place only. I can see a rat hole. Not what I expected. Don't buy me. Soldiers versus rats. Okay, these rats might be a bit too dangerous. Don't shoot me.
You're pushing your luck. Not sure I like the look of you.
You are surrounded by the rats. Carry on. Okay, now it's probably destroyed. Yep.
Thought as much.
Unknown area. So the guy went here. Brewery cellar. Well, that would be like a very logical place to be indeed. Barred from the Molotov cocktail recipe, which we already got. Crawl through. Ah, you can crawl through here. Do we dare? Yes, we do. Kill the one they call Macy. Morrisvik. We share in your concern. The commander called Moisey. Silence. Okay, so druids are behind this. Inventory full. Lots of rags here. You can also eat these, you don't need to like... Ugh. Glass bottle of glue. Uh-huh. Something over there. Makes it throwable explosive. Explodes on impact. I'm going to treat myself. Can we sell these? All whiskey belongs to me. Aha. There's been like a two conspirators because there's two cards. What is this part grade? British Atomic Research Supply Box. Training Simulant. Iodine and shotgun ammo. The training simulants can be used to unlock new buffs in a skills menu. Ooh, nice. So you learn with using drugs. Range combat, thrown weapons. And you need to find kickstone duration. That could be. Do I want to use it? Probably not. Now we must go to the Morrisvik. Okay. Captain seems doesn't suspect a thing. Purpose of the voice in the soil. No idea how they work on the robots. suppose you need to like find the all of these, and comics also like teach you a thing or two, much like in a Fallout. Okay, so we can still track this lead. Car spy. So I suppose we need to talk to the Vicar, because it was his spy. Yeah, she was his spy. So rats.
Until the area is once again declared.
Anything interesting here? We already visited here. Nothing important. This was the infested location. Yep.
Pagan practices of any kind are strictly forbidden. Any breach of this regulation is punishable by death.
Tastes like sheep dip. Better than nothing, mind.
A moment.
Ah, it's you. The shopkeeper. Good heavens above. I knew something was off about him, but nothing as foul as that. Then I must ask something of you. You're embroiled in this now, as much as we are. To find absolution, well, you must find some way to deal with Morris. An ally to those heathens in the woods is a danger to the village. Not that I'm suggesting you. Well, I'll leave it to your judgment.
Killing shopkeeper doesn't sound a good idea.
I'm asking you to, well, to deal with him.
Right.
He can't be allowed to walk freely here when he has succumbed to such corruption. You could get the captain involved, though I am loath to suggest it. Whatever course of action you take, I'm sure you will do what is best. Now that Maisie is dead, there is no one else I could trust to be able to carry out such a task. And in the spirit of reciprocation, if you are in need of my help, you need only ask.
Deal with.
I am here if you wish to talk, to unburden your soul.
Okay.
And if you'll forgive me for saying so, you seem troubled. Might I ask why? I don't suppose, well, have you perhaps been hearing voices? It is a sign of vile corruption. It cannot be tolerated. It must be confronted. I saw it in the baker's husband. The baker, Iris, told me he was hearing voices and had fallen terribly ill. I haven't seen her husband for a number of weeks now. So I trust she came to her senses and took the necessary action.
Right.
But it pains me to imagine what evil is creeping inside our little village. None of us, not even the protocol officers, know the truth of that. Only that it started with that wretched science city they built across the mere. They did something. Heaven knows what. And now it is laced with evil. You can smell it in the air. I do what I can. What I must. The people here need a guiding hand, not an oppressive one. The military presence, this protocol nonsense of theirs, has done that to us, and with no sign of respite, pressure like that breeds corruption. I must obey the Lord's will and fight against such things. You, on the other hand, seem of a curious nature. I can offer you something, but you must be cautious about prying too deeply.
Right.
Well, I was on cordial terms with one or two of the scientists stationed up here.
Okay.
The important ones lodged at a manor house out in Casterfell Woods. I doubt any are still alive. But they may have left notes or papers that could prove useful to you. But you didn't hear that from me. All right. Farewell, and God bless you.
That was actually useful. So, Casterfell Woods and... okay.
Acts of insubordination or disrespect against the soldiers protecting you here are, in essence, treasonous and will be treated as such. Please, don't make us hurt you.
Heart Warriors. Yeah, we need to visit there. And... bakery. So, hearing voices.
Oh, who are you? I don't know you. You're not with the soldiers, are you? I run a lawful place here. Stick to every word of the protocol here, I do.
Okay, I hear something.
Oh, well, they get into everybody's business, bunch of busybodies digging around until they find all your secrets. But I've got nothing to hide, nothing at all. I haven't.
Sus.
No, no, please, don't do that. Maybe we can talk, but you have to be quiet. Please.
Okay, so we can get...
I think there's none as can help me.
Okay, we can
Me
be
husband,
blunt
Philip,
and up
he went
peasy.
off exploring with one of his pals. Bloody fools, the pair of them.
Okay.
He said they were poking around in an old bunker and walked into a cloud of funny glowing spores or something. And he told me he started hearing voices. He says the voices hurt him. Whatever it was, it made him awful ill. He's not getting any better. Just a bit worse every day. He's upstairs, locked away, safe and sound, and not doing anything to hurt nobody. You know, we've had one mite of luck. Came by a special tonic, which does something to settle the voices in his head and keep the infection down. At least, while we can get it, it does. But look, what's your interest in all this? I'm sorry, but I don't have any of the tonic left. I know where you can get some, though. There's a lady, calls herself Mother Jago, out in Casterfell Woods. Brews the tonic to her own recipe. She
Uh-huh.
lives out by the old mine. I can mark on the map where to find her. And listen, I hate to ask, but could I trouble you to get us some of the tonic? Just a single bottle. We're almost run out. Bless you, thank you. Now let me know if you're looking to
We are
buy
not
something.
going to rat these people out to the... yeah, soldier. Okay, so she can make a loaf of bread. Pasty. Okay.
Bye now.
Before we do something stupid, let's save. Want to look around. That's a bread. Yeah, that's a bedroom key. Feels a bit like a color from the space of H.P. Lovecraft. Look after the bakery. Ah. Gramophone. Makeshift bed. That doesn't seem to be like a pretty good. I'll just take this. So the lady probably has the key to the okay, interesting quest. Six trackable leads in this region. That's actually quite useful. Okay, now we need to.
Remaining bastions of normality within the zone.
Do I want to like rat the only shopkeeper in this town?
Hello again.
Oh, that's very, very expensive. My damage. Average damage. Okay, so... Yep. That's very, very expensive. Crafting recipe. So if I really want to something, I need to use that then. Prying. I found this letter of yours. Care to explain?
How did... Well, been poking around in what's not your concern, eh? I don't have to explain myself to you. It's none of your bloody business. You're just as bad as the rest of them around here.
Yep.
Can't you see what's going on here? The protocol soldiers, the church, all carrying on like they know all the answers, when the truth is, they know nought. Everyone says the folk in the woods are cracked, but they look like the only sane ones around here to me.
Right.
They're trying to make peace with the world, not ruin it. Them scientists, the disaster, that weren't natural, their knows. Upset the balance of things. Nature's proper furious with us. We should make amends, shouldn't we? It's only right. But them soldiers would have me locked up for thinking that. Dangerous pagan sentiments, that arse of a captain calls it.
Well, he has kind of point, but...
If you've seen them out in Casterfell Woods, I know they might come across as proper nasty. But look, they say the earth speaks to them, and they listen. Now, folk have been saying there's a voice in the earth around here since the year dot. These druids, or whatever you want to call them, they say that's true. So, mayhap we should be listening to it too, eh? I want what's best for village.
Thanks for following.
We should be looking back to what's always been here. The army here tried to stamp it out, but their captain's a bloody southerner. What does he know about the north? Where?
Caused by...
Prying for secrets so he can hold them over me.
Yeah, Drake,
well,
thanks.
I won't stand for people who
Yeah,
stick
no
their
Discord.
beaks in where they're not wanted.
Yep. I don't add people to my Discord or have a Discord community because I used to like run the guild and that's a lot of work and pointless drama. So not offering that service currently.
Shh! Shut your bloody trap before you bring every nosy bastard in here. All right, look. Just hear me out, eh? See, we're a rotten one, that un. Tattling folk out to the vicar so he can load it over us. She never had out on me, not till last night when she found that letter. Then she carried on like I'd thrown in me lot were old Hitler or summat. Called me a traitor, like I ever had any loyalty to the protocol lot. I'm no killer, not born to it, but she were poison, that un, and so is vicar. Summat had to be done.
Yeah, I'm not giving my username. I don't want to add extra people. I don't play with. So, yep. No Discord this time.
Him? My socks are holier than he is. We give our donations to the church, and in return he keeps the protocols sweet. Or so he says. Truth is, he worms his way into people's lives, finds out about matters that won't sit well with soldiers,
guy has
and
some
holds
point,
them
but
over
I don't
us.
like him.
Blackmail it is. Pure and simple. Oh, aye. Or chuck you in that jail of theirs, which is just as much a death sentence, except slower. All I'm saying is that we messed up, with factories and machines and that. We should have stayed close to the soil. Simple as that. How is that treason? I'm not wicked, you know. I just have a purpose in life, that's all. Something
getting
better.
rich.
But that Maisie, she were going to shout it from rooftops if I didn't pay to keep her and that vicar quiet. She had to go. And I had to do it somewhere vicar couldn't just sweep it under the rug. He can't go running off to the captain when it looks like he might have blood on his hands.
Okay, so they were
Please,
like...
I know what I'm asking, but let it go, will you? Give us that
No
letter
problem.
back and we can both forget all about it. I'll make it worth your while, I promise.
I don't like this guy, but I suppose we are not going to burn him.
I scratch your back, you scratch mine, eh? Fair enough. Here, you take this as a thank you, I suppose. I'm happy, you're happy. And the village doesn't have to worry about that quizzling Maisie anymore. And look, if you want to know more about her, you know, the purpose, well, there's someone I'd love you to meet.
Right.
Mother Jago. Lives out by the old mine
Okay,
in Casterfell
this is the
Woods.
second guy
I'll
who
mark
is
the spot
talking
for
about
you.
her.
Reckon you'll find what she has to say very interesting indeed.
I think I'm being pushed to the certain direction. So what did he give us? Training manual. Oh, okay. Allows crafting skills to be purchased. Ooh. So we gave a bit of leeway with him and he gave us no new skills. I have to say this was like a pretty good thing. Crafting time is increased. So we unlocked some things here. Okay, so I need to like more of these to purchase these. So 7, while you could get these like a bit with just 1. So basically you don't need to, or you shouldn't, like go and waste your trading drugs. Because I definitely want to like recipes to craft upgraded weapons. Sounds pretty good. Crafting supplies and ammo carry more deep pockets. This would be like pretty good thing as well. Not generating any more inventory space, but you can gather like more stuff. Currently we are pretty much like limited what we can carry, and this game has looting mechanics, but it's not like the looting mechanics aren't that strong, or you don't have that deep pockets. I'm just going to look around. Crystal set. Okay, he's planning some. So crystal radio probably. Okay, nothing else here. Bandage. I'll just take this bastard. Yeah, I suppose I should like remove the boat. One bot so the bots won't like give us like same message twice in a row.
Prior to demolition, trespass is a serious offense.
I was kind of giving up on using the stream elements, but had to come back. Timers off. Yep, okay. No more pointless messages. So we have still like something we could investigate.
Keep it that way. Be normal.
Be normal. Okay.
Beer at the pub tastes like sheep dip. Better than nothing, mind.
Okay, so we should get to the Scattermore and get the message to the La Resistance. Feed meal. And he can set up me with the gear. And Scattermore is
Citizens of Wyndham, there has been an
prefer
increase in
woods.
outlaw activity.
Scattermore is here.
Avoid Slattendale until the area is once again declared safe.
Okay, let's go. And one way to the interchange is apparently in here. So this
Join the army to see the world and get some action. Well, that worked out pretty
they have only like one guard here, so we could actually slip by if we so wanted. Or should we check the tea house? I don't want to start war yet. Okay. First aid kit. Oh no. I suppose first aid kits are worth of their weight in gold, so. Garage. Okay, that car seems to have like a no, not in the best condition at least. Let's put it that way.
State of this place. Leave tomorrow if you could.
Okay, thanks for following. So potatoes. Let's sneak around. Now, why is this place? Everything gets torched. Corruption inside. Village hall. Parrot from the other side. Yeah, it totally burned. Can we get inside anyhow? Yes, we can. June's key. Oh no. June's key. Key items. I wonder where this fits. And why this place was torched. What kind of corruption is there? Apparently corruption is a real thing, but both mental and this place doesn't seem to have a cellar. There's a tea here. Oh no.
Thank goodness I can breathe.
Ah, nice weather, eh? Sonora's message. Anything important to the village hall? We already visited there. So. Greetings. Okay, you don't want to talk. Bakery bedroom. Why do you have a bakery bedroom key? My poor Phyllis isn't himself. Okay, so now we can get to the Whatever the husband has become, pressures will be short. So we could be the nice guys and girls here and try to get the medicine. Maybe figure out a bit about the corruption. Also, I probably need to like restart this game again because there's this microstutter that's also common with Unreal games. So let's change the area and restart the game.
I'm amazed that we don't all have scurvy on this diet.
Watch yourself, Sippy.
Three trackable leads in this region. This is very useful notification. Not too many saving spots here, by the way. Okay, let's restart the Orwell. I think it should work if I just go to the menu and then restart the game again. Some Unreal games clear out the memory this way. Stalker did have a long time that issue that I had to like restart the whole game. Okay, now it feels a bit better.
And the quarantine protocol is no longer responsible for your safety. If you approach any military areas in the area, you will be presumed to have hostile intent, and you will be fired upon. Warning shot is a wasted bullet. You have been warned.
Nora's barn. Trader camp, nice. Greenhouses. Protocol camp. So where's the witch?
Started off right by shooting some troublemakers. Shame we can't do that again. There are a few locals left as it is.
That is the place we started. Okay, convoy wreckage is over there. Rumored location, okay. Casterville Woods. Okay. So that was in a totally different location. Other way around, that is. So let's check around.
I haven't once seen a good, honest thunderstorm. Those scientists broke the weather somehow. Toe the line, you.
That's actually un-British weather here. It's not awful weather, so it can't be like a British weather. The protocol keeps you safe. Okay. Except him, apparently. Oh no! Can't be burning people here. A lot of people. Up. Way too much bodies here. Trader camp.
Hello. I've not seen you before, have I?
Soldier who's corporal.
Welcome. Right, I've got a quick question for you. It might seem a bit blunt, but I've learned it avoids confusion later. You're not going to try and kill me, are you? Excellent answer. I can see we're going to get along like an house on fire. You're new around here, aren't you? Bootsy never forgets your face. And I haven't seen yours before. And you're not in uniform, which means you're not one of us army lads. Of course not. Hey, don't let this uniform give you the heebies. In here, we're nothing but tradesmen and customer, you and me. Take warning now. Outlaws have tried it on in the past. And it's made the patrols here in Skedamore a bit trigger-happy. If your plans to wander about, be careful. Soldiers won't tell you from the next bugger, and they'll shoot before they ask. Now then, if it's supplies you're after, then Bootsy's your man. I'm Corporal Bootsy, by the way. Hello. I can get my hands on stuff for trade that the folks in the village can't. There I am. One of the heroic squaddies sent to sort out this whole palaver. You can see how well that turned out. Soldiering ain't so noble around here anymore. Not in a place like this. So, I just make life a bit more bearable for people. Bit of buying and selling never hurt no one, did it? Well, that's all hush-hush, as you can imagine. Something odd came out with the government projects here, and anything that doesn't look right, well, Captain has us burn it to cinders. There's this stuff you see, and I should stop talking. Captain has had me eyes if he knew. You'd understand.
Okay, so what does he have? Firearms and mastery. Not enough. Okay. Let's sell that at least. Do we need explosives? Attracts swarms. Okay, so we can destroy swarms with the bomb. Combat steams. Too heavily in your favor.
Nah, I've got plenty of those already. Have you got anything more up my street?
A few shotgun shells and we get a skill book.
That's everything, yeah? Words of the wise. Everyone trades with old Bootsy, so there's always new things in stock. Come back and see anytime. Yeah, but everywhere's dangerous in the zone. The trick round here is to stay away from our outposts, then you should be alright. There's our camp, of course, and then the special detachment is garrisoned in a commandier's RAF bunker. Well, the flyboys weren't using it, so why not? Steer well clear of both of those spots. I'll mark them for you.
Okay, so we need to visit those places.
See you around, chum.
Yes. And if we find this skill book, we are going to use it as to buy by others. Firearm mastery. Weapon recoil. I wonder if I need to like buy these in a order. Okay, so we need to find these steams a lot. Oh, he was nice chap. So. Shotgun. Nora's barn is here. So let's go scavenging. It looks like we have anything better to do so. Okay. Right.
This land looks safe.
And?
This land is not safe. You should be cautious in this land. This land may kill you.
Okay. Well, that wasn't much helpful. Oh no, there's a patrol. Okay, this land might kill you. Yeah, that's true. That's quite true. Can we pick up these? No. Should we? Probably not. We can actually hide here. What? Hitchcock bird. Secret tunnel, okay. No, those birds went Hitchcock on me. Go back. Okay, that doesn't look safe. That went boom. Bone biscuit. Chains and skeletons. Okay, interesting. Okay, dead. Catch. Gun, oil and rifle ammo. Yes, please. Nothing else here. Oh no. I wonder if we can shoot that. And that as well. Ouch. I think we got something. No. Okay, this is not. Where is the secret tunnel leading? Hey, I think I know this place. Yep. Average damage action range, low recoil, high damage, low accuracy. So we are under the tavern. So this is a shortcut to Skithermore. Or, well, not as great shortcut because very badly mined. Organic mines here. Oh no, what are those? Okay, I'm running. I'm definitely going to run. Lots of bugs. Yeah, okay, lots of scrap here. Ooh, ring. That looks painful. I think this would be like good against those worms. Okay, this was interesting. That dungeoneering experience. Although not the most safest route to the village or out of there. So apparently this is what the Nora is using or used. I saw something interesting. Yep, here. That's a sheep. Okay. Hitchcock birds and exploding sheep. Fun place. Everyone visit Cambria. Oh no. Now I'm paranoid against anything, which is probably the best way to keep alive. Explored bunker. Okay. So yeah, let's mark the bunker. We don't need to check it out yet, so. Okay, well, I always press the wrong button. Nail bomb recipe. Ooh. We can blow up stuff. This game started out pretty normal and now it's like a slightly weird. So definitely some Stalker / roadside picnic vibes here. The roadside picnic has actually influenced a lot of stuff, so. Okay. He had metal detector. Not enough space in a backpack. Okay, so you can have only like one metal detector, but sure, it's useful. So Scattermore and here you can get like a free metal detector. And this is like a tutorial already. Something hidden in a garden. Okay, so this is definitely like a tutorial. Warmer. It's like a... outlaw. Four guys. 5. Luckily they are pretty blind. Okay, now we are hidden.
Moved on. We should try somewhere else.
Okay. Okay, so you can get like a free revolver here as well. Oh, gentleman was lost in a maze. Hedge maze. That can happen. Nothing here. Okay, now this is right spot. Signal predictor. Ah, interesting. Manor ruins. Unexplored cellar. Okay.
Who's there? Come out slowly. Who are you? Identify yourself.
Hello, comrade.
Start talking, or this will end very quickly for you. What do you want? How did you find me? I have no reason to believe that. For all I know, you may be working with the British soldiers. I did not escape their prison just to be sent back again. So, I will need a better answer from you. What are you doing here?
Scavenging.
You do not look like soldier. It is true. Let me tell you. They are fools. Rats believing they are masters of the trap that holds them. The truth is, what we were does not matter. Only what we are. Remember that. And since we are all prisoners in this place, yes, I shall take a chance with you then. I've been hiding here for years now. Perhaps my luck is changing. Listen, I have a radio set here. High-powered miniature set, but it was damaged. I need some components to fix it. Then I can signal for help. Information, and the chance we might find an ally in this place. I will write down the materials I need. Return when you have them. But if you return with hostile intent, I promise you, you will regret your treachery.
Okay, so 10 bits of scrap metal and 4 tubes of glue. I think we could have that.
Will, do you have the materials I need? Thank you. I am in your debt. Is there anything I can do in return? Do not be so foolish. I cannot just give up such information.
I just gave you lots of...
I am still stuck here. But it is true. You have given me hope. And for that I am grateful. I do not suppose it is a matter of any great secrecy anymore. The British government were hiding something in their so-called Science City.
Okay.
We infiltrated the facility and broke into the quarantine laboratory.
And?
But something happened while we were in there. I do not believe we were responsible, but I was also confused.
It was all
We
Russians.
escaped the facility, but the zone was already surrounded, land and sea. We could not escape, so we hid. I think you are owed some small reward for your troubles. Here. Now, I need to get on with these repairs.
Okay, so now we got like a nail bomb recipe. So we can't learn it multiple times, but we can sell it. Exchange it to something valuable. I don't think he needs that much of alcohol. So we could sell it. Sell one of these weapons. Reduces incoming damage. Also, like grenade might be like a powerful, but we have way too many weapons already with us. Average damage, average range, low recoil. Might want to like. Stock. So I should keep this if it's like some kind of different weapon. I suppose we came in from the just right route. You could crawl through there as well. Okay. Okay. John wanted to die. Okay, second nail bomb here. So let's go to talk with Nora and deliver the message. I think we are siding with the rebels. What? More? Lots of nail bombs here. Oh. So this manor was destroyed as well. So there's more stuff hidden in this maze. That guy actually reminded me of this Oxford group of Oxford spies that were well educated Englishmen, but they were like a secret Soviet spies. Butler Britain. Poison. Well, of course. Nora's barn is over there. Now it feels a bit like a Stalker. Very cheery Stalker. Okay, that seems to be broken. It has battery. Hello, any rebels here? I guess that's yes. Bandage. Can we drop something? Okay, yes we can. Ouch! I'm totally not seeing anything. And I can't disarm these, so... Screw me. Rumored location, so this is somewhere in here. That's always like a good sign. John Steele. One false step. The Assassins. I hope they haven't taken her. Ah. Hello.
Hello? Someone there? Who the hell are you? No sort of moves or I'll shoot you dead. Who told you I was here? Who sent you? Alf sent you, did he? Well, if he vouches for you, that'll have to do. I'm guessing he wants his message, eh? Right, here's the message. Get that to him as soon as you can. You're not from round here at all, are you? This must be very strange to you. I won't ask where you came from, but I do want to know what you'd intend. Do you know? Most folk round here like to live in ignorance. So you one up on them. Maybe we've got a bit of common ground between us after all. Look, we got off on the wrong foot. Half the strangers out there would kill you for your shoes as soon as look as you. So I have to be careful. My name's Nora. Used to live in the village. But put that army captain's nose out of joint by answering back.
Yeah.
Now I try to help the villagers out from here. I can trade if you have out worth selling. I know something about that. Been poking round here long enough, haven't I? There's a big old bunker called the Interchange that those boffins built. The soldiers get proper excited about that one. I know there's a door in the army camp to the south of here. I also know they'll kill you before you get within spitting distance of it, any road. I heard it's locked up tight as a bank vault. You'll never get in. Believe you me, I'd give me eye teeth to know what was going on in there, but it might as well be on moon. Oh, heck. You're trouble, aren't you? You find out useful or interesting. You remember me and Wyndham, all right? Folk around here have it bloody hard. And if it's anything good to come out of that place, you think of them. Oh, aye. And what makes you think I'd tell out about that? You what? Oh, I forgot about that and all. Been 5 years since I watched the Boffin bury it. That was chaos back then. Soldiers clearing the place out. So he must have thought he was alone. I snuck back after dark to dig it up. Reckoned it was something important. But all I found inside were those papers. I couldn't make head and tail of them. I've never seen an actual signal redirector myself. But I do have some ideas where you might find one. For starters, there was that scientist who came back. Dr. Garrow, that was her name. Odds are, she had some of that bad gimmickry about her. Trouble is, she didn't get on with protocol. And they stuck her in prison. Let me mark that down for you. If you're serious about getting in there, don't go half-cocked. All right, Lion's Den, that place. Folk that go in, well, they tend to stay there one way or another. Unless, mayhap there's another way. If you can find it... But no, never mind. It's impossible. Well, I heard rumours, and that's all, of a special shipment of gear that got lost. Back when things turned bad. The Boffins tried to smuggle it out while the rest of us were getting walled in. Gossip is the cargo that never made it out. And it's still in Skethermore. But no one's found it, far as I know. If it did exist, and you could find it, maybe you'll find your signal redirector inside. Look, I'll write down everything I know about it, but don't get your hopes up, all right? Might be now more than a fairy tale.
So let's find the doctor or find the signal detector by ourselves. I'd like to trade. Some ammunition. So she has a valuable power source. Which we probably need later. Oh, so she's regarding Heidi's. Oh, we can get a decent amount of bullets.
There we go. All done. Look. Things wash around the zone and sometimes fetch up here. Might well be something you want. So drop in any time you're near. All right, bit of advice for you. While you're here, Skethermore isn't what you'd call friendly.
I know
Down
this.
in Wyndham, the soldiers will leave you be, seeing as how you're a stranger. But out here, it's dog eat dog. There's folk round here that'll kill you for the sweat on your brow, so watch yourself. Watch your back out there.
Okay, so now we have more leads. Entrance to the interchange. So apparently every area has an entrance to the interchange. Skettermore prison is here. I think we need to bust her out. Special protocol garrison. So there's two traders. Huh. Let's go out the way baby came. So I wonder if the Nora actually took the battery of that thing. Okay, there's some bandits. They are not as crazy as in a Stalker 2, but they seem to have always like a way too many men. And since you don't get the EXP by killing them, so it's like a let's not. If we can avoid. Checkpoint, and there's like a soldiers. Of course, we can go other way around, so. Level design seems to be like pretty interesting. So it's not as boring as it could be. Then again, if the game has only like a couple these overlands areas, they need to be like something to look at. One oh fudge. One thing I heard is that Bridge like post-apocalyptic sci-fi. Another exploding sheep here. no, it's... Then again, you could use these as like exploding barrels, basically. Yeah, everyone heard that.
Let's get this over with, huh?
Okay, they're shooting
Must be this way.
birds.
You are pro. You are.
Take this.
Okay, Molotov cocktail. So what we got is double-barreled shotgun. Yay. I suppose this is a proper tactic. Just eat the food. Because they give so little buff. Okay. Now we are full. So we have a bolt action rifle. Lead number 4, rusty. It is much shorter range, apparently. Let's check. Average damage, low range. High damage, average range. But you have 2 shots. Lots of throwables here. There's a bunker. Thing is that if I miss 1 shot, I have 2nd shot. Okay, so we have 2 messages from for the elf. Okay, signal detector is a main story and interchange as well. Okay. Convoy 5 is and there's an interchange. Yeah, okay. You can get the interchange from every location apparently. Casterfell Woods. Okay, we haven't searched the tea room fully yet. There was something that was left. Bandages and painkillers. L1 access.
Just calm down. Better. Don't get yourself killed yet.
Okay. Okay, what's this? Radio tower, no power. Okay. Otherwise I could release it. Suppose the power is over there. This prison is over here. That's a military camp, protocol camp, okay. So let's check the rest of this. Poisoned, okay. Run oil, scrap, burn salt. So I can store items. So I should find some box where to store my valuables in case I need those. I'm avoiding contact so far. Basically waste of resources, unless I slap these couple bandits down here. Two shots. Okay, maybe mouse. Yeah, mouse is much better for this. Maybe I should look around before going somewhere. Pretty bad damage with the rifle, by the way. 2 shots to take one guy down. I tried to hunt the headshots, but didn't seem like working all that much. Anything here? Eastlay hunting shotgun. Yep. So everyone is using Molotov cocktails here. Okay, this is blocked. Pretty squarely. And nothing here. There's a box at the upper gardening shed, so. What I'm afraid of is that if I just leave, these bodies will vanish. Oh, well, they will vanish. The game is actually working that way. So, can we actually store our stuff? Yep. To the crate. Can you put the so you can. Rifle goes to this small crate. And if it's a rusty weapon, it's a rusty weapon. There isn't like a too many different conditions in this. Okay, that's the entrance to the... That's the entrance to the place. Prison. So we need to bust the doctor out when we have time. And need. So we could like exhaust all our other options. Yeah, I think this is slightly better with the mouse and keyboard. Or I have adjusted better with the mouse and keyboard. So sometimes it's easier to my hands to play with the controller. But that depends. Okay. Let's not challenge more bandits. Okay. I marked my stash this way, so... Oh no, exploding sheep. This is the manor. Road blockade. This is no Merlin. Top secret. The shielding the boffins installed is heavy. This is like a cow. Consider your maneuvers well in advance. So, yep. Then it's a chopper. I hope you make it inside Digby. So they upgraded the helicopter, but it still crashed. Okay, my micro stutter once again. Now I think I got hang of this. Okay, shotgun ammo. How many? 6 shotgun ammo. That is actually fair.
Had a chain customer. Care to see me stock?
High damage average attack speed. Heavy survival knife. I don't think I need this knife if I... Then again, this looks like a pretty okay. This looks a little less. This has been like a pretty okay weapon from close range. High damage, average attack speed. Should I really? Or would it be more like a... Yep. He doesn't want to give me... First aid kits are so expensive. High capacity pistol. Average damage, average range. But it's high capacity. Looks a bit better.
Nah, I've got plenty of those already.
Okay. He doesn't want explosives. So is this like a upstock? I wonder what that means. Combat teams, can we trade? Okay, he likes explosives.
That's everything, yeah? See you around, chum.
Okay, nice. Always good idea to get like more recipes. And these combat steams were like semi expensive valuables. And now we restart. Just because, yeah, it's kind of good idea. Yeah, I've wondered why the Unreal games are like this always, but at least you don't need to like restart the whole game. It's the bandits versus robot. Oh no. Need the anti-aircraft gun. So how many times I can actually forget that these birds exist? Okay, soldiers are attacking the bandits here. At least they are warning me off.
Off with you, or else!
I think the starting location door to the interchange might be like our best bet. Oh no. Oh no, exploding sheep. Oh, that's my heart.
please, God. Let this...
Strangers may be dangers. If you encounter anyone who is unfamiliar to you,
Hands away from the English.
Oh, Maggie's all right.
Old petrol station.
Given her a moment adventure by now, but I want to know why not. A stranger, eh?
Let's go back to the pub. Let's eat a cake. Lion must mystery on the moon. Yay.
They'd better start showing me a bit of respect. There'll be trouble.
Okay, paper. We can steal a toilet paper in this game. Yep, okay. Now I have seen it. Oh, this is a soldier's place. Upper floor. Serves right. And bartender downstairs is a... yeah, well... Le Resistance...
Welcome back.
...member. Because why not?
Oh, that's brilliant. Brilliant. Knew you'd get it done. I'm glad you found Nora. She can be a bit of a knout, but she's a lifeline for us in the village. I don't know what we'd do without her. How's my contact in Skethermore? Been a while since I heard from him, truth be told.
He's pretty dead.
Dead? Oh no. The poor bugger. He were a good un. One of few of them protocol lads you could still say that about. You know, he were one of them ordered to stop that civilian convoy. The one that's just wreckage up on the Skethermore Road. Oh, don't think he ever forgave himself for that. Been a helping hand for us ever since. I really appreciate all you've done. These messages are more important than you might realise. Let's just say you've given the village a chance to, well, speak up for itself. Here, take this, and thanks.
Molotov cocktail. Okay, so my character is chucking them away if there's like a extra stuff. So what do you have? Breakfast tea. Ethanol. Nothing crazy.
See you around.
Nothing too crazy. We could still visit the nasty store owner, and of course we are going to kill him at some point, but not now. Okay, he heals us fully.
Watch your step.
For foraging, request an escort at the village hall.
Welcome back, friend. It's good to see you.
So what would we need? Okay, so he would... This looks pretty good. Oh yeah. Definitely he will give us that. High damage, fast attack speed. So much better than these. Cures poison.
Thank you for your business.
Okay, so now we have a machete. We can be a machete killer. Haven't seen those machete movies ever, but they were like a yeah. Apparently interesting stuff.
If you
So if we think this place as our base, which might not be that far from the truth. What's the... What's the key for the flashlight? Hmm? Gun swipe is C. You can aim with the melee as well. So you have one in a controller, but you don't have a one in a keyboard. What's the meaning of this? We can equip it like this always, but still. Atom batteries somehow. This is a collector. In case we need something with more of kick. So both two traders have batteries, and the Revenant has battery as well. Apparently so. So apparently we are going to need them at some point. I wonder if when I go here, everyone is going to respawn. That was a fake box. So I definitely need like some box that's in a good location where I can store my stuff. So I don't need to haul it all around. Okay.
Bloody hell. You kept me afraid. What are we doing down there?
Just exploring. Decanter of band brandy. Okay. At least he responded to my choices. 6 trackable leads in this region. Suppose we are going to woods next. Reverend got his hands on a battery.
Controlling authority. Your vigilance can save lives.
Main story, okay. So this is question we need to do next. And continue searching the tea house. Which they took to the village.
Any breach of this
Village house,
regulation
okay.
is punishable by death.
So that's why there weren't much of any loot, because they had taken everything to the village hall. Everything interesting. The big boss is here.
One more civvy gives me cheek and I chop the bastard.
Report anything suspicious you find, and we can see about perhaps coming to terms, you and I.
Good day to you. Stay out of trouble, eh?
Visit the boathouse, plant flowers beneath the nearby ruins. Stretches an early night. Metal detector. Protocol documents. Chest key, okay.
Man's stupid. They're all stupid.
So what did she bury? Boathouse.
Citizens of acts of insubordination or disrespect against the soldiers protecting you here
Village boathouse.
and will be treated as such.
It seems like there were like 3 boathouses, so I wonder.
I'm amazed that we don't all have scurvy on this diet.
Okay, heavy silver knife is here. I think I have much better. No. Didn't do anything. Let me get out of here. Near the village boathouse. Could be one over there. So let's check it out.
I know exactly how many steps it takes to get from the lake edge to the top of the village. I'm going mad. If you just let us have a crack at the outlaws around here, we can get rid of them and take them.
Onwards, onwards, mustn't grumble.
Every boat seems to be sunk. The boathouse. Okay, this is the place. We hadn't just found it yet, so what's in here? Sticky bomb. Okay.
One more city gives me cheek and I'll top the bastard. Orders be broad.
Near the boathouse. To the ruins near the village boathouse, which is here. Okay.
Join the army to see the world and get some action. Well, that worked out brilliantly, didn't it?
I'm burying this so whoever digs it up might dig up the truth too. And because it's too dangerous for me to know this anymore, here's what I know about the protocol. We shouldn't be alive. Whatever disaster happened here, protocol should have buried us all along with it. There were more than to the atom plant than they told us. They meddled with the Earth and now understand now. There was a safe room, but only the most important part of employees to flee to if the protocol was enacted. I don't know who these people were, and after all these years I don't know if anyone is still there. But I know where it is. Bunker in Skidmore. Okay. Now we are lagging again. Okay, since so many Unreal games seem to have this micro stutter that comes, I'm really suspecting OBS is actually messing something up with the Unreal. Or they are not compatible somehow.
Wonder what's going on with Nancy.
We could find lots of explosives. What's in here, I wonder? Screws.
Keep your nose clean. One more civvy gives me cheek and I'll top the bastard. Orders be blown.
Don't be causing trouble, alright?
No entry. Of course there's a treasure buried in a no entry area. Okay, so there's lots of clues. So you are getting led somewhere. Definitely. You could start to take down these soldiers if you so decide, but I don't have much of stats in the way of stats, so yeah, this was one. No go, place. Don't go there. Technically I could hit something in here. let's test this out. This is not a Stalker, so NPCs shouldn't like loot anything. Okay, so we can just walk here. No need to like sneak around. And now it's lagging again. Okay, maybe I need to restart the whole game again. This is in non-allowed area, but I could basically use this location as a stash. Just want to like someplace to stash the extra ingredients I found, or blueprints and skill books, because apparently they are pretty expensive. Let's start the game again. Okay. I got a warning of my graphics drivers being like way too old, but it's still like working pretty well. So I suppose I need to like. Thing is that old games might work worse, but and everything else, but we'll see. Usually Nvidia comes up with the new drivers just because people had totally wrong. Totally. I mean it's like this. Game developers often publish the game with the broken graphics drivers, so, and they might have really bad code. So Nvidia is usually the organization that actually fixes the games for the game developers. So now I'm going to check out if the caches will hold my inventory.
Citizens of Wyndham, the army is here to help
Keep your nose.
protect you. Trust us and help us to help you.
So I'm going to just visit here and see if we can get back and get our stuff back.
Citizens of Wyndham, any attempt to interfere with the proper functioning of protocol control
Surprise twist in this game might be like we are actually a Russian spy, okay?
This is the operator. Do you require my assistance?
Yes, of course.
This place does not yield secrets easily. The truth lies hidden. You must locate all the interchange doors.
Why
We
all?
started off right by shooting some troublemakers. Shame we can't do that again. There are a few local.
Why all? Okay, so no, basically I know where they are now. But what's the trick with the door? And why do I need to like find all of them? I mean, if the priest has this battery, and we need... Oh, okay. This is pretty good location. Trying to watch the stream but getting commercial for Atomfall twice in a row. Oh no. Wait, you get commercials. Hey, that shouldn't be. I think I did like disable the... Or at least I thought that I disabled the commercials on Twitch. But yeah, I'll need to check it out.
Oi! Not sure I like the look of you. Definitely something out there. Are they gone? Must have spooked them. Please, God, let me see put me on the patrol roster. I can't stand this miserable shithole of a village much longer.
Don't worry. I'll relieve you from your misery.
What was that? There. Help!
Interchange. Not sure if you can completely disable it. Yeah, that's quite true. Get this electricity. Not feeling so well. Well, he clearly. James, old friend, I need your help. I made a mistake. I found a way into the secret bunker. Hidden behind the substation. They was stowing something in there. And it hurt me. Meet me outside the bakery tonight. Okay, so they found the corruption inside the interchange. If this would be Coop, it would be instant buy for me. Yeah, it's more like survival mechanics are not that strong really. This is like more like a mystery and not like a Stalker would be like... Stalker is going to have like a co-op. So that might be like a, with the later update, very interesting game. because it would have like a benefit of having like friend with you.
Warning, the interchange is under quarantine. Please vacate the premises for your own safety.
But yeah, everything is better with a friend. Even we have been playing with the Team Gas mediocre games, and they have been like pretty great. Use modified keycard. What's in here? One bullet.
Access denied. Unauthorized personnel may not, under any circumstances, enter the... Access granted. The interchange.
Okay, so whatever it was, it got here. By the way, how do you stomp if you play with the keyboard? Just need to like spoil the mood and what's the stomp? Kick is F, okay. That's a lot. That's a lot. Oh, okay, so now we need to explore the whole place because those things will respawn if I leave. So it's like seeing. To be free from the voices. 23 days since the quarantine. Second air vent is showing the growth now. 179 days after the quarantine. Store alpha impossible. Casterfell Woods. Okay, I'm getting pushed to certain directions here. By the way, you can actually disable all the quest markers if you so desire. just read and be the detective here. Power supply report. Atomic battery. Dr. Garrett. So we probably need to fight her. Rebel foods. Okay, and this can be opened only from the outside. How interesting. Oberon. Oberon must die. No power. Main reception. Maybe when I unlock every door, he's going to let me. Okay. Data store alpha. So we need to return the power here. Oberon. Yep. It's all fun and games until somebody is irradiated. Yep, that's very true. Huh. Central processor. The damn fool is messing around in the central processor. The only other route to those data stores is from the outside through the quarantine doors. Who knows how many weeks they'll keep those sealed for. Okay, so you need to open all the doors. Training stimulant, yes please. Getting skill points from the drugs. Nuclear reactor breeding techniques. Right. Unused item can be stored in a pneumatic dispatch tube. Okay.
Do you require the operator? Perception is key. Listen to me. Listen. Everything depends upon the interchange. It must live again. And then Oberon must die. Oberon must.
Millimeter high power. Okay, so we can actually average damage, average range. It's a 9 mil. So is it like it's shooting the submachine gun ammunition? So we need 4 batteries, apparently. And this is broken. So I definitely need to enter from the several locations. Overall is here. Okay, that interesting. Looks interesting. Okay, so you can actually store items here. That's pretty nice. Okay, for me. So, this is interesting. But I basically... Okay. That was scary and loud, but it worked. Sorry. Daisy Bell was the first song that was told to the HAL 2000, which was computer from the Space Odyssey 2001. But yeah, there's a code here. Place supplies in a designated location. Okay, very interesting. And this is the... Okay, that's very badly contaminated. Huh. Yep. We need something to defend us. Yeah, apparently this is a dungeon that we need to do later. Anyhow, very interesting location. Let's hope that villagers do not come here. And now I stored like a medkit and explosives to that place, so definitely going to be okay. So guard hasn't like a spawned yet, but we need those batteries. Apparently 4 of them. One we found just from there.
I'll finish my book today, I think.
Okay, let's not start killing people. Okay. I would have liked to talk to her, not to snap her neck. So where's the Reverend? You can be a total psychopath in this game, which I totally approve. I mean, yes. Hello.
It's you. You did? I see. Yes, it's true. She ran errands for me from time to time. I asked her to keep an eye on certain people. She has had quite a talent for it. I have a certain arrangement of sorts with some of the villagers. In a world as terrible as this, with evil in the soil and a military boot on their necks, who can blame those who turn to the church for protection? I offer what I can, in return for a small donation to the church.
Right.
But it is necessary for me to keep some eyes on them as well. In case they waver, there is a lot of temptation within the zone, and temptation too easily leads to corruption.
I think we need to add this guy to our killing list.
You would listen to a man who consorts with those monstrous people in the woods? Of course I must pry when there are some who would hide secrets such as that. But extortion? The very thought. This church has a noble mission within the village. Everything I take, I do so to support that mission and to protect Wyndham. You must deal with that horrid man. Corruption like his must be rooted out.
Right. We had this one. Explore the St. Catherine's Church for the Vicar's battery. My money on is that it's in the cellar. There were this one door we couldn't open. Yep, unknown key. Why the vicar is no? Why does he need that battery? Nuclear battery. Okay, there's something odd happening here. We could go and I noticed place the battery here, so So let's check these hideouts and take something with us. I think I'm going to couple explosives and such, and double check that these caches actually keep our stuff safe. Yep. Molotov, and I think there were at least one grenade in a harbor. Dr. Garrow. Okay, so she's in a Skettermore camp, which we need to bust in. Apparently that's a part of the plan. Part of the plot. Main plot. Okay, we bust the box.
Wish we could still get like program.
Hello soldiers, I'll just take the grenade from here. I think there was something in the pier as well. I didn't have a pockets, but apparently if we can drop our excess stuff to the interchange, it's going to be like a much easier now. Sticky bomb. Months of quarantine. Idiot Claw. Local boatman reluctant to get closer, won't talk. Military guarding gate to the woods. Nothing out there anyway. False lead. Okay, so next location would be indeed Skettermore. Two missions that are part of the main story. And secret shipment. And this is some bunker. Old mine in Casterfell Woods.
Onwards, onwards, mustn't grumble.
Casterfell Woods. So I suppose that's where we need to go next. So the traders would have those batteries, and you can buy them off those traders, or basically kill the traders and take the batteries, but then they are probably not going to be much of help anymore.
You have done well. You have installed a battery.
Thank you.
The interchange starts to live again. Search and you will find more batteries.
like I guessed. But yeah, it's nice that game is actually pushing you certain direction if you don't like figure it out. This, in other hand, is, well, that's a matter of taste basically. Yeah, I'm still like slightly under weather, but I think we can end here. I'll show the timetable. So this was Atomfall, our second broadcast. Very new game. Still a bit rough on the edges. Saturday we are going to play Subnautica Below Zero. It's proceeding swimmingly. But I suppose we need to go to the dry land, which is total heresy. But yeah, I have been liking that as well. Stalker 2 is now working well because it's like 1.3 version, and it's lots of updates, so it's not lagging as badly anymore. Oh, everything works pretty well. So that's a success. But yeah, I would like to play other games as well. So, at least this is our schedule for this week. If you are watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe. On the Twitch side, it's always like drop a comment if you see me streaming. Nice to talk with you. Don't have a Discord community. Sorry, I'm burned out with the Discord. So no, big no for that. I know that people want to like interface, but when you have like a 40 Discord communities, you really don't have time to focus on some of them as much as you would like to, or you should. So that's about it. Hey, anyway, thanks for watching and see you in next broadcast.